What's up? This your girl Nina. The title of this video is Get Out Your Feelings. I was just thinking a while ago, and I thought to myself, I said, in order for me, in order for all of us to obey God, we have to get out of our feelings. We have to live beyond how we feel sometimes, because our emotions and our feelings, the way we feel, is stopping us from obeying God. Three things that I wanted to jot out that's stopping us from obeying God is: number one, forgiveness. Number two, we don't pray. We don't pray for people that did us wrong. We don't let things go. We hold things in that people did to us for years. Um, we don't respect our parents. We don't. It's so many things that we don't do because of how we feel. Yes, we're all entitled, to our own opinions and, feelings or whatever. But at the end of the day, now it doesn't matter how we feel sometimes, especially when it comes to things like forgiving people, letting things go, loving one another, caring for one another, uplifting one another. These are the things that God is telling us in the Word that we have to do. We have to do. And when God is telling us something that we have to do, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Well, actually, we do have a choice. You're either going to do it or you don't. But if you don't do it, you're only hurting yourself. So this is why God is telling us, now people, it's time to get out of how you feel. You may not like a person. You may, don't want to forgive them for what they have done to you. But God is telling us in the Word. He's telling us in the Word that forgive those, for they know not what they do. A lot of people that have hurt us in the past, a lot of people that have done us wrong, used us, they didn't even know what they were doing. They didn't even know, you know, um, that they were hurting you, or how what they did to you was going to affect you. They didn't even know. So I'm just saying this to say that we have to obey God, because that is the only way that we will have peace. We will have peace in our lives. People are not having peace because they don't, because it's a lot of things that they still haven't, a lot of people that they still haven't forgave. Bible tells us in Matthew's, um, no, that's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, Matthew's 5:43. Very, very familiar scripture. We all may have heard it, but for those who haven't, Matthew 5:44 reads, "But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love them which hold on, for if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? And if ye salute your burden only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans do? Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect." So, God is telling us in the Word, we must love people that have done us wrong. We must bless them that curses us. Do good to them that hate you, and pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you. Now, this is a spiritual thing because a lot of people have been through a lot in their lives. People have been, getting taken advantage of. People been, talked down on. I mean, people been through the worst in their lives. But now that you are adult, and there's no excuse now, because this is what the Bible is telling you. If you if you want to live in peace, if you want to attain the blessings from God, if you want to be set free, then we have to obey what God is telling us. Even though this scripture may seem crazy, it's I don't know what. But however, this is the living word. The living word is what saves our souls. A lot of people's souls are destroyed because they are living in unforgiveness. They can't let go of things that have been done to them. And they still stuck in, how they feel. And sometimes you have to let go how you feel and do what's right. Bible tells us to walk according to the Spirit. Yes, our flesh is weak and sin dwells in us. Our human nature may not want you to forgive that person. But this is why God tells us, don't worry about them. Bless them. Pray for them. Because half of the time, these people don't even know, what they did to you. So, that was one thing that, I wanted to talk about. And I'm just going to you know, just sum it all up that in order for us to obey God, we have to get out of our feelings. We have to get beyond how we feel, no matter how we feel, no matter what we think. We have to do what the living word tells us to do if we want our souls to be saved. Excuse me. And we have to love on these people because love covers all. Love covers all. People running around and, they walking around with so much animosity towards people, so much hate in their hearts. You know, all these is just our human nature. So, I just want to encourage people, all of them. If you know that you need to forgive someone, you've been, in your feelings, you've been stubborn, I just encourage you to forgive those. This is not how I want this video to go, though.